Good morning, YouTube. This is Pearson talking. And he is here. That's me, Pearson. Well, it's a nice day. And I'm just going to show you a little update on my Charizard drawing here. I'm actually quite proud of what's happening here. I've been thinking about it, and I slowed down on working with Charizard, and I wanted to go a little bit more simple with the execution, because I was finding that I was struggling more by getting really elaborate. But I've gotten really elaborate with some of the color coordination here. If you look at Charizard, I used a little bit of greens here, some blues, some yellows and greens. So I've been doing like a lot of complementary colors. At least I think they're complementary. I might be wrong. To kind of accentuate certain areas. But I made it very simple without like a lot of like blending. I think our eyes kind of simplify those forms. And if you look at Charizard right now, I played around with some brushes. I've been using the same brush for a while because I feel really comfortable with that, and I don't want to venture too far out of my realm where I'm struggling to get the drawing done. So I usually do just enough that I challenge myself with the drawing, and then I don't quit drawing it. So I used a different brush here. So this one I used like some sort of like dry brush preset here on this area, which I kind of like the way it's handling with the flames. I might use that more often with the flames. But here's something I've been thinking about with Charizard as a character, is if you look at his head and neck and his torso, his head, neck, and torso, they're all kind of they're darker, right? So I had this idea in my head that Charizard's like, he's basically a living furnace. And the way I see it is, to kind of give that idea, I purposely made his body, his head and his neck is lighter, and he gets a little darker lower down the torso. And then on his legs and tail, I started darkening, making the reds more vivid, more saturated, to give the illusion that because his tail is an outlet for all his flame, I assume that it's going to get darker and more like strong, as opposed to kind of like lighter. I thought it'd be kind of more neat to have it kind of get darker as it gets closer to his tail, as a nice little visual effect there, and to kind of emphasize the fact that he is a giant lizard furnace, and to accentuate the power that he has, I added more darker tones to his tail and his legs as he transmits this power through his tail here. That's just something I kind of thought that would be kind of interesting idea to kind of pursue. But I kind of like how it's turning out. What do you think? Could you please answer in the comments section? Maybe there's something I could be doing to improve my drawing. I am struggling to draw quickly and also paint faster. If you could guide me in the right direction, I would definitely like the advice and the constructive criticism. You know, I'd like to improve, and it'd be very helpful to see what kind of input you give me. And I really appreciate you taking the time to view my work and to follow me during this journey of exploring digital media. I hope to get real good real soon. All right, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Friday.